The team of King Peren's Knights was formed in 2015 after one of our team members encouraged our tabletop role-playing group to join Extra Life. We named the team after the D&D character of another friend who passed unexpectedly earlier that year. We are pleased to continue raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals in his memory. And we're live.
All right. Hello, everyone. This is our 6th year. 6 years. Pretty amazing. All we do for Extra Life is raise money for Children's Miracle Network. They do a fantastic job. It's all unearmarked. Our particular hospital is the Kansas City Hospital, right?
Yes.
Children's Mercy.
KU Pediatrics.
Okay, okay.
This Children's Mercy apparently is not participating.
No, surprised me. Yeah,
That's interesting.
I was hoping to find a hospital in the valley, and there was not.
Balls in your court, Children's Mercy.
Yeah.
I'll support KU any day, right?
Go Jayhawks.
Well, the hospital.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk, because assonance is magic. Tonight we are doing a one-shot adventure. We are on a time limit tonight. Normally we go for 24 hours, but we split up our 24 hours over several nights. Tonight we're literally on a time clock, and our character is on a time clock as well, because they need to get to the gig on time. The past few days have kind of been a whirlwind of excitement for all of our characters. Why doesn't everybody introduce themselves and what little they may know about their characters? Because everyone pretty much just got handed characters a few minutes ago. Who wants to start us off?
I'll go first. I am Sim Silatar. Let's see, Silatar Saluman. I am a Kasatha, which is a four-armed creature, although I have lost one of my arms and have a mechanical arm now for my upper right arm. I'm a female who had a job as a mercenary. She's trained as a soldier, but now she's the drummer for a band.
All right.
Is that everything? Okay.
That's
a brief intro. Yeah, I mean,
everything
everyone's related too. I will say that Sam used to work with Zane's older sister.
Yes.
And so they recognize each other that way. Although she tried out for the band just because drumming was something she could do. She was kind of feeling defeated when she got hit, and wasn't able to be a mercenary anymore. But you worked with Zane's sister and have a good relationship with her, and so you honor his sister with you assume the whole family is proud and are honorable. Who else?
I am Dwinite, however we are choosing to pronounce that.
However you choose.
He is an Isoki male. He's a little kitty cat man. And he's the youngest of 8 siblings, grew up poor and got into, I guess, according to this, chiptune music. And so he worked a bunch of odd jobs to try to afford equipment, and then heard Zane was making a band, so he decided to become the keyboardist.
Yeah. Dwinity also does a lot of technology things. Dwinity's pretty cool because he found that he could hear the music inside machines.
This is true. I thought that was like a metaphor, but apparently not.
He can hear literally the music of the machines, and would even take music and put it back into the machine to try to create new things. So on top of the keyboards, he also does all the laser lights and festive fireworks and things like that go on behind the scenes. You actually met Zane through Nue, who is not being played tonight, but is still going to be in the background.
The glue holding this group together will not be
here tonight. You and her were actually taking sound theory classes at the local MCC. That's when Zane met Nue and said he couldn't find talented musicians, and you introduced him. Nue is a human, so kind of unique, whose parents had very high standards, wanted her to become a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. She's convinced them that she is going to become some sort of engineer, when really she's a bass player. Right? But she's still doing all the engineering work. They're just very upset she has not found her way to work for one of the spaceship companies. But that's a whole other story. Zane, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, I am Zane Amilu. My dad was an accountant, got laid off. We fell into debt. My older sister started undertaking mercenary work. I took odd jobs and started trying to play solo gigs. When I finally met Nue, who helped me retune my guitar so it sounded better, and so I hired her. And then I needed percussion, so I took on Will's character, who used to work with my sister. And then for the keyboardist, I took on and I don't have the names in front of me here. Zwinny. And then we started the band. Find the name here.
It's right behind me.
Neon and Noquel.
Neon and Noquel.
Whatever a Noquel is, we're gonna find out tonight.
Well, Noquel is a type of metal. It is just as strong as iron, but half the weight.
Okay.
So it is light and metal, so to say. It is tough and it is light. Your particular band is famous for Stardock.
Stardock.
Which is Stardock Rock, which is it's meant to be the music of the working people, to try to express that life can be fun without working for a corp. And corpies are kind of horrible, ruthless people, and you don't want anything to do with them. So you're kind of punk living on the fringe, but in the best possible 1980s way. So that'll actually be my first question of the day, just to kind of break the ice too. What is your favorite 80s song?
Wow.
You should have told us in advance.
Right.
Yeah.
Love is a Battlefield.
I'll just
Love
throw
is a
out
Battlefield.
something.
Perfect.
I'll just throw out something so we're not waiting for an answer all night long. Tainted Love. Let's just say Tainted Love.
That we know so much about you now that it's not. Will, do you have a favorite?
Gosh. We're not going to take it.
Oh, no, we're not going to take it. No one said never going to give you up. Mine would actually probably be Violent Femmes, but I will go with Take On Me. We'll go with the Aha there. So just want to get us in the 80s rock kind of theme for the night. All the men with big hair. Your band, I should probably start with the beginning then. You guys have been together for a couple years, trying to promote yourself, trying to expand yourself. and you're currently living on Absalom Station, um, and which is no, that's in the dust bar. So the past few days have been a whirlwind of excitement. Zane has managed to land a spot in the biggest musical event on this side of the galaxy, the Out of the Nest Festival at Songbird Station. This could be Neon and Oakl's chance to finally make it big. But there's one problem. Your only means of transport, the van's only means of transport is an old clunker of a starship called Mama's Little Helper. Mama's Little Helper lacks a drift engine for the long trip. So you do not have faster than light speed travel. Luckily, if you drop everything and pack up Mama's Little Helper and leave right away, there'd be just enough time to make it to Diaspora and reach the concert hall with just a tiny little bit of time to spare. And that's pretty much what you did. So you've been traveling for a few days. You were in some pretty cramped quarters. The journey to Songbird Station seems pretty close. But then Mama's Little Helper begins to rattle and gurgle, spewing smoke that looks thicker and smells far more foul than normal. You have a big rattle, and it is at that time that we see Zane on the speaker with Nue, who's in the engine room, and Sem is in the mess, the central area, so to say. And you are overpacked with all the supplies. Dwinwitty is in the bathroom grooming his hair when all of a sudden the ship shakes violently and boxes and crates fall and basically block the door for Dwinwitty in the restroom. So Zane, what are you doing up in your ship basically stops right now. What are you doing? What are you communicating with Nue?
Okay. So Nue's in the engine room?
Yep, and you're piloting.
Okay. Nue, what happened? We stopped.
There's a lot of smoke down here. I don't think all of my duct tape is working right now. I think there might be bigger problems in the engine that I can fix with more duct tape. Can you do anything up there?
Let me see. Yeah, I am not the engineer.
But you are the pilot. So
I am the pilot. I have a piloting skill.
So let's roll some piloting.
Okay. Did that roll? There we go.
Yeah.
Got a 19. Is that good in this game?
That looks pretty. I like how they do the rolls. So you are used to just being able to hit the dash with the back of your elbow, and all of a sudden the ship powers on and moves. But it doesn't seem to be the case this time. You do see on the nav satellite, on the navigation system, not satellite, but navigation system, that there does appear to be a dingy kind of diner on a nearby asteroid. And that looks like pretty much the only safe space for quite a few parsecs.
Okay, we got to make a pit stop at this dingy diner.
All right.
Too bad we couldn't get a full-size diner. We got to get a dingy diner.
A dingy diner.
I guess we'll have to go ashore one at a time.
Sam, you notice all the boxes landed in front of the restroom with Dimwitty inside. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I'll clear the boxes then.
Okay. All right. Dimwitty, you hear a noise and commotion, and you go to see what's going on, and you notice that the door is jammed, which is not unusual. You are driving in Mama's Little Helper. What are you doing?
Are they computerized doors?
This is a kinetic door.
Physical science, would that get me to where I'm going? Like,
Yeah.
it's the physical world, I would imagine. I'm going to use physical science to figure out how to open a door.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
I figured out how to open a door.
Okay.
You can open the wall with that.
I'm like, I think this is a push door, everyone. Excuse me.
It is an egress, so it does push out. And so you leverage it just right, and just as the box is clear, you were able to push through the door. Sam, by the way, give me a check on just lifting up the boxes or moving them. What would
Sure.
that be?
I have
Athletics,
athletics.
Yeah. All right, not a problem. So you were able to save Dimwitty from being trapped in the bathroom forever. I'll do a quick roll to see if does someone want to roll for Nue to see what she can determine. I'll do a quick roll with engineering.
With engineering, you got it, Will?
Yeah.
Okay. So Nue is able to figure out that the problem is the manifold. What is it? The manifold coil has broken during the flight. So you have enough propulsion pretty much to get you to the asteroid, but not much further than that. And you are going to, I should say, to Songbird Station takes a little bit to get to. It is located in the diaspora. It's an area of space. It's actually technically a temple to Shaylin, the goddess of art, beauty, and music. So it has a huge concert hall that serves as a popular performance venue. The Songbird Station's auditorium is open to anyone who travels there and will pay the necessary fees. One regular client is Azure Note Studios, is the recording studio that uses them on a regular basis. And they're the ones who are throwing the big music festival that you're going to. And they have all these already established bands to headline the enormous finale. However, a bout of food sickness sidelined the members of Kisses for Clava, an Acatonian Neo Hollow Pulse band. And that's how you were able to get the spot as a replacement in there. But it's meant to be a huge thing. You land on a dingy asteroid, mostly used as a refueling station and has a diner inside. What are you guys gonna do?
Okay. I am wondering what my detect thoughts does, so I'm going to click on that.
Ooh.
So that is useful once a day, I believe.
Okay. Well, I just want to see what it is.
So basically, you can read someone's mind once a day. So you will be able to use that once during this game.
So we're not saying that you used it right now.
Right. I didn't use it right now. Okay. Then my psychokinetic
So you
hand.
used it right now, and Nue is thinking, manifold coil, manifold coil. Why didn't I practice your manifold coil?
So what is my psychokinetic hand, mage hand, basically?
Basically, yes.
Okay, and I can use that multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And daze, what is that?
Basically, confusion.
Okay. Of CR3 or lower. Okay. All right, so those are my spells. Okay.
I do dig the frame. That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we got to go inside, and I have to do some talking.
Yeah.
All right. So I would like to know what is the setup here at this way station. I will use culture to understand what's expected.
Okay.
Wow, for a
I know
plus
you
12, that sucked.
It's fine. So this is basically, it's a gas station restaurant type thing. It's mainly designed for long haul freighters who are traveling throughout the galaxy. It's kind of a rest station. It's located on an asteroid, so there's convenient parking without having to land on land, right? So you can still land in, you can dock in 0G. It is mostly automated. You'll find a lot of it is automated, but this is not necessarily a glorious part of town. It's and there are several freighters connected to it, but it's not huge either. So it's not. I'm trying to think of a good example of it. And
It's a
Bucky's
truck stop.
Yeah, it's a truck stop. Yeah.
Okay. So we got to find someone who has a spare manifold.
Yeah. You need a manifold coil.
Okay. All right.
So you want inside?
Yeah, I guess Naya to come with me inside so that we get the right kind of manifold.
Okay. I was hoping you left her behind, so we.
Oh, you want me? Okay, I'm going to tell Naya to
No.
get
I'm
started.
teasing. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke.
Yeah, I
Get
can
lost,
tell her to
New
get
Ya.
started taking the old manifold off and getting it ready for the new manifold.
Yeah.
Because surely Sem knows the right manifold we need.
Let me see. What would I? So we're walking into this truck stop, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna choose to pronounce my character's name Dwight because it's the way that makes sense to me, and he's gonna try to use perception to see if anyone has like a manifold just like sitting out next to them, or if there's one on the shelf somewhere or something. I don't know how big it is, so I don't know if that's dumb or not. But I'm just gonna go around, walking around there, and see if I see one.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
All
wow.
right. So you're walking around the outside of the diner while everyone else is inside.
Distracted by the smell of food.
Hi, Decker. He's our viewer right now.
Okay.
We're doing really
as
good.
you come in, give me a perception check since you're walking in.
We need a Watto, he said in the chat.
Well, I mean, you could have been here, Decker.
Yeah, he would have been good at Nue.
We've got a New Ya.
Yeah, Nue.
He could have made Watto.
Yeah.
The same stats.
Richard, why don't you give me a perception check as you come in?
Okay. I have 0 perception. So.
Well, me too. So you saw how well that went.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I think I got a critical failure.
So you're gonna have to.
Being the mercenary, can you see what you see?
What if none of us see anything?
All right.
Kathy, what if none of us?
None of you have found the door yet.
we don't know how to get into here. We can see stuff there. Okay, perception.
I can see through the window. I wonder how long I can hold my breath.
Okay, that's
at least double digits.
Yeah. So Sam is able to find the door and lead the rest of you in. You couldn't really see much through the through what little windows there are because it's in space. And despite Star Trek, it would be very inefficient to have a lot of windows like that. So you walk in and it looks very similar to any other refueling station you've seen. It's more of a glorified showering center and vending machine site than a proper diner.
Oh, there's people in showers here. Oh my God, PG-13.
Not actually in where you can see them. They have rooms.
Okay,
Right.
Okay.
Shower rooms.
it's Starship Troopers.
They have a handful of
Right.
people inside, each seated at their own table.
Strategic
Most
device.
patrons sip alcoholic drinks and munch on stale Nutra chips. A constant cheery jingle plays throughout, courtesy of the jukebox at the far end. Every patron in the diner seems to exude a general sense of malaise and agitation. You see in the center, standing in the middle of the circular counter, in the middle of this building is an android covered with scraped scars and tattoos and a few augmentations. When he sees you come in, and you're pretty sure this is Buzz, he gives a slight nod and returns to pouring a drink for a customer at the counter. What are you doing?
Who keeps feeding money into the jukebox for It's a Small World?
And it is playing a kind of a upbeat jingle thing, and it says, "Welcome to what was I? Welcome to Decktones, playing the latest in space and subspace frequencies and the hottest hits, here to entertain you. Just start your subscription or renew your subscription today, and you can take Decktones with you no matter where you go." And you saw Buzz like flinch when it did this, and then it goes back to back to playing It's a Small World.
Because how many times has he heard it playing, right? So
I don't know. You'd have to ask Buzz.
I would like to try to check again to see if there's any manifolds around.
Okay. So now that you're actually inside, you can take a look around.
I should have specified that last time.
Okay.
Oh well, no, it's not happening. I should.
So you do see a vending machine that says parts and gizmos, which kind of makes your eyes light up, right? Because there's a vending machine for food, which has like the Nutra chips and worms made out of gum, and actual worms and all sorts of other goodies to munch on. And then there's a vending machine for drinks, but there's a sign that says "Go to the bar," and you see the parts and gizmo vending machine. However, when you look up close, it's mostly air fresheners, chargers for data pads, all the little electronics for inside the car, inside the spaceship. Definitely not a manifold coil.
So, Richard, are you our diplomacy person? Is that where you have points?
Yes, I have points in diplomacy, disguise, bluff, culture. I have the ability to bounce up from prone. I can create a diversion and let you get away. And I'm able to give you an inspiring boost when we get to combat that basically heals you.
I am very good at computers, physical science, and stealing things.
Okay.
I'm getting a fighter,
get-
so yeah.
If you could get me in front of a manifold, I might be able to steal it.
Okay. All right. So, do any of the ships look like they use the type of manifold that we need that are in dock here?
Give me a computer roll.
Oh, I can do a computer roll if you want me to.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you
How
do?
you roll? Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Let me.
Give me a roll for that.
That's
Okay.
good.
And I'll help you with the perception thing. They do not. These are, basically you're driving a minivan, and these are all diesel trucks as far as space travel is concerned.
Okay.
So they do not share parts in common. These are all, industrial freighters, and you were driving Mama's Little Helper, which, in fact, before it became the touring vehicle for the band, was actually the equivalent of a minivan to take kids to soccer practice, which is why it says
Okay.
Mama's Little Helper on the back.
All right.
Do any of the vending machines or anything here have something similar to the coil that we need?
Now, there is an infosphere computer in here.
Okay.
So you can connect to the infosphere through the computer. And you might be able to get a mechanic or parts delivery through the infosphere.
Doing it? You want to do your thing?
John.
What do you want me to do with the infosphere?
See if
See
you
if we
can
can
get
find a part.
see if you can get Space Dash to deliver us the part we need.
Okay, well, do I know? Does my character know how much these things cost?
It depends on where you buy them.
Like, I have 132 credits. Is that anywhere close to market value?
Yeah, it probably costs, maybe 60 credits, something like that. Who knows?
Okay, so you want me to use computers again to do that? Is that what we're calling Googling computers?
Yeah, you can use the infosphere.
Okay.
Okay. You are able to connect to the infosphere, and you get rid of all the information about nearby asteroids, news that's a week out of date. There's a trivia game on there, but you're able to get directly to the local infosphere and go through a very complicated, nearly inscrutable request form to order a maintenance ship to come fix your manifold. It will take 10 hours.
And when is our gig?
In 7.
Okay. So
Is
this
there-
is the problem.
And it's really driving you crazy trying to enter this information on this form too, because you keep hearing, what is it? Data tech. Is it data tech? I'm trying to be serious FM right now. Decktones. You could be listening to all this great new music in the subspace system. If you renew your subscription to Decktones, it's a small world after all.
So this is the jukebox, right?
After all. What?
This is the jukebox, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it plugged into anything?
Yeah, it's hardwired.
I'm gonna unplug it.
Give me a. Oh, are you trying to make it secret that you're unplugging it?
No.
Okay. You go to. It's not like a regular plug, like an Edison plug. It is hardwired in. So when you start to go mess on the route back, you hear buzz from the bar say, "Get away from that! Don't be destroying my property here."
It has to stop. It has to. Who wants this to stop?
And everybody seems to nod their head in agreement. And even Buzz is like, "Yeah, I want to stop, but I can't have you dismantling hardware like that."
This is the robot, right?
Yeah.
Do the 3 laws of robotics exist in this world?
You can test that assumption at your earliest convenience.
Let me see.
Do you like that? Do you like that? It's my Captain Picard way of saying fuck around and find out.
I would like to do a bluff and tell him that we have been sent to provide live music for this group, so we need to turn this off.
All right. I'm gonna roll a hard dice on this side, so don't mind me. Yeah, he seems we haven't gotten live music in these parts for for years. We love that. And if you can turn that out without frying it from the system, we'd be more than happy to hear it turned off.
But like, also, no one would be that upset if it was fried forever and they couldn't play the song ever again.
No, we like that to be working when you guys aren't here playing live.
John's fingers were crossed, so that was out of character.
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying what he would say in reply.
So what skill would that be? Engineering?
Yeah, probably engineering.
So we need to bring Nuya in, like, quit working on the ship and come in here and take this.
Right.
And take this.
Because she's your bass player, right?
Yes, we need her anyway.
So can you roll her engineering check for me?
There you go.
All right. So she is able to temporarily stop the system from working. And she says, you know what? Actually, if you wanted to, I know a way to construct a workaround that will make you think that you've renewed your subscription and let it play music regularly. But of course, that would be illegal, so we can't really do that. But if you wanted to, I could show you.
Yeah, like do whatever you want to do.
It would take me like a day, but we could do it.
No,
we can do it on the way back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys do temporarily stop the sound now.
Okay.
Okay, now I can think again. So it's going to take a while for the repair people to come out here.
So, Dwinett, I'm wondering, is there a way, since we have several ships around us, is there a way to check out their manifest and see if they have the part that we need, like in their holds or something?
I mean, yeah, if you break into their things, I imagine that could happen.
Well,
I
it's
got
if they
this.
have it first, right?
So I'm going to start playing,
Okay.
Oh, just
and I
just
hope
by himself.
everyone jumps in and backs me up.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, yeah. You make.
Of course.
Are we all rolling our
Yeah,
professions?
give me performance checks.
All right. Damn, I am dragging this down.
Wow, yeah.
I had a +9 and everything.
All right. But that is 3 successful performance checks in there, so we're okay.
Okay.
The piano's hit a few wrong notes, but everything else is rocking.
And those lights are not going off at the right times.
Yeah, we don't have the laser lights, but I don't think they, half the pilots in here are star blind anyhow. So what song are you guys singing?
We are singing Hotel California just
Okay.
because I don't
Why
know
not?
space punk music. And between two songs, I'm going to say, yeah, we really need a manifold something.
Manifold coil.
Manifold coil for our minivan.
We
On
are
this little helper.
we are willing to pay market prices.
Please help us fix the mystery machine.
Give me a performance check on that. Let me get one more success on that. On your
Okay.
fleet for help. All
So
right.
that's my professional musician. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, oh, cool. All right. Zane, way to be. So Zane, you do a fantastic job. Everyone's cheering, rooting, and hollering for you. And you have this gentleman come up.
Great.
You guys finish your 3-song set there. And he's
Suspect device.
oh, that's not the. I don't have a good picture of him.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh no, I do have it. Ignore that. There, we'll go with this one. I showed you the wrong tile. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
We'll edit this and make this not visible to players.
Okay.
And this one will be visible to players. All right. So Cardin introduced himself. He's a Vesk, a reptilian race, and he's wearing some scrub power armor that's obviously seen some combat and has a black eye patch. His tail has a chanking out of it from a long ago wound, where there's scar tissue now. He has some kind of rugged looks, and he comes up and he says, I saw you guys come. I should do a better voice for him, shouldn't I? Lizard. I saw you gentlemen come in and ladies, and thought you looked like you were true rock stars, but I had to see what you were made out of, and I am very pleased to see that you have the funk within you. You really have soul there, and great performers. I'm heard about your manifold coil. I'm afraid I don't have one, but if you need a lift somewhere, I'd be happy to give you one. I have a ship here. Where are you headed off to?
The place that we're going.
Birdsong. Birdsong Station.
Oh, Songbird Station.
Songbird Station. Songbird
Yeah, yeah. CLC 79, right? In the Diaspora?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it well. Went to many concerts there. I'd be happy to take you and your crew there. Is that where you're headed to?
That is where we were going.
Yeah.
It's not too far from here, just a couple hours, so it's not a problem. It's on my way.
Will you be
Much
towing
appreciated.
us?
No, why don't you meet me by my ship in a few minutes, and we can help get you loaded up and on your way. What are you doing at Songbird?
Playing music.
Performing at the is it like a battle of the bands kind of thing?
Yeah, you can call it.
Performing at the Battle of the Bands.
All right. I'd be happy to help you load up. Here, I follow you out, and he follows you out to Mama's Little Helper to help you out. And he says, "Do not worry, your ship is perfectly safe here. No one's going to steal Mama Little Helper. You're fine. I'll take you in my ship." And he helps you load up into his ship. You do see the call sign on the side. It is called the Saint of Anchor. And it is austere and formidable.
Okay. I would like to make a sense motive roll, and I read something about that. That I had a bonus or something. I'm trying to find it, but I can't now. So there is my sense motive.
All right. So he seems genuine about wanting to help you out, and doesn't seem like he's not malicious towards you, if that makes sense. It does look like he's had some rough times, but he doesn't seem malicious or malevolent towards you. He just seems to, and it's it's kind of hard to tell too. I mean, the Vesk are very proud, right?
Mhm.
And Vesk is always taken for his word. So they tend to be known as honorable. But he definitely does seem like a merc. So if you paid him, yeah, he'd do some harm to you. But no one seems to be paying him to do any harm to you.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So
Yes.
um,
He does not have a contract on this. So.
No, so he can help out.
We're community college people. Like, why would we have hit put out on us?
Well, I am a former mercenary, so maybe.
Do we know that?
I just saw that I
Zany
have
would.
limited telepathy to 60 feet, so I'm going to telepathically relay that to everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's not the first time that I've done that.
Oh no, I'm sure not. So
If you relay it to everyone, are you also relaying it to Carden?
No, I'm not relaying it to Kurt. I'm relaying it to the band.
Okay.
And Carden says, I currently work undercover for the stewards. So it's we're always looking to help out in whatever way we can. The boat, I keep saying boat, it's Starship it is pretty stripped down. There's plenty of room for you guys. I mean, you have metal seats to sit on. They're not padded, but he's a soldier and always a soldier. And it does look like, it's designed more to carry things than people.
Okay.
The ship, anyhow.
So plenty of room for our stuff anyway.
Plenty of room for your stuff. Plenty of room for everything you need. And it does have some weird anachronous things, but it's an older ship, right? So he happily helps load you up and makes as much small talk as he can, trying to learn a little bit, just making casual conversation. So what kind of music you play?
Stardock Rock.
Stardock Rock. Is that sort of like vibro tunes, or is that
No.
like wave?
No.
More experimental.
It's what you heard us play in there.
Oh, that was rocking tunes. Very good music. The harmonics, very beautiful.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, very nice. Please make yourself at home. Any of you fly a ship like this before?
Have I ever?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Once, when I was going to visit my sister in the military,
Did you pilot the ship?
I was co-pilot.
Well, come up. You help me co-pilot.
Okay.
Do you have any points in piloting?
Yes, I'm our pilot.
Oh, good.
That's never been a prerequisite before.
Yeah. I have points in bluff. I have more points in bluff than piloting, so we'll see if I can talk my way through it.
Uh-oh.
All right. Give me a piloting check. Okay. You see him laying a course, and you had about 7 hours to get to the gig, and it looks like with his ship, as you guys start to take off, you're gonna it would probably take you 5 hours to get there. And Mama's little helper from the asteroid, but it looks like you guys are gonna be able to get there in like 2-3 hours.
Yay.
Okay. Yay.
With
So
his ship.
something's going to happen to us.
Of course it is.
So about an hour into your journey, he says, everyone hang on tight. I got one quick stop before we get to Songbird.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, of course he does. We have to take on alien eggs or rebel armies from 2 different factions.
Hang on tight, everybody. And he steers the ship off course. you travel for a little bit until on the horizon, on the viewer, you can see what looks like a large derelict freighter. RS Shelter is written across the side in bold block letters. I should have it say Red Dwarf. That would be funnier.
Right.
It says Red Dwarf on the side. It's clearly been abandoned for at least 1 million years. There's holes in the hull, various scorch marks. There's a smaller starship as you come into the dock. There's a smaller starship featuring a large insignia of a fire-breathing mastiff. Is docked in one of the Red Dwarf's empty bays. Carden brings the Saint of Anger into an adjacent bay and shuts off the engine. So Carden stands from the captain chairs and makes his way to the ship's airlock. He opens a locker and grabs a flame doshko, which he points a little bit threateningly. Suit up, kids, and don't forget to grab your weapons. You're coming with me. I want you to meet my friends.
So,
I play a guitar.
Yeah.
You know, just to remind you, I'm your only chance of getting to the gig. So you either come inside or kiss your show goodbye.
So Dwinette's gonna like lean over and whisper to the rest of me, "Don't worry, I'm sure he's not gonna kill us in an unmarked derelict ship where no one will ever find us."
No, he does not have any intention of killing you.
Okay.
I mean, of course he wouldn't. I was told when I got in here that he didn't.
All right.
All right.
I guess we suit up.
Yeah.
He wants you guys because you look impressive.
We do? This little cat
in a
person?
street fight.
So we're like college students.
Yeah, community college students.
If these people showed up to move my furniture into my new home, I'd be like, you can't do this. Like, you can't handle it. I'm sorry.
But you handle a blaster, no? You can handle a blaster.
It says I have weapon specialization. Let's find out.
It is Absalon Station, where you guys are from, is kind of rough and tumble. So remember, you are in cyberpunk future here. So
I'm sure Dwinette's a good boy, and he's never done anything like that before. He's a good boy.
I'm sure you've had to use a gun.
I was going to say, I've got skills with tactical baton, static arc pistol, and I'm clearing flash grenades. So
I mean, I've got a sonic pistol, but I bet I've never used it.
You might not have, but you probably had at least some training.
He's a good boy.
All right. Well, good boy, suit up.
All right.
So everybody suits up.
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
So he takes you into. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to. Should we stay or should we go? So I didn't know if you guys had a set order that you wanted to be marching in, but
Who has the most HP?
Sam will probably go behind him.
I have 28 hit points.
I have 22. I'm not sure what resolve points are, but
I have 6 of those, and I know some of my abilities require me to have at least 1 resolve point.
Sim has 32. Nuya has 28.
Okay.
I guess I'm in the rear.
Chappie, I need you to give sight to Nuya or give the YouTube stream permission to control her because it can't see anything.
okay. So, oh,
But it can't see when she rolls.
It's like, but the stream can't see the map.
Oh,
So,
okay.
The stream, usually I give the stream permission to control everyone just so that it sees through everyone's eyes.
Right.
I did give everyone permission to control her, but let me.
She may not have sight then, because like I'm seeing it on my map. I'm seeing stuff there, but it's not showing up on the stream. So I don't know if Nuya doesn't have sight.
There, does that? Let me give this.
Because all the stream is seeing is Nuya's token.
I'm gonna give the stream your character too.
Okay.
Did that work?
Now I'm just seeing the 2 tokens. Why can't I see?
Is there emitting light on my end? It looks like they could see.
Let me try
Yeah.
reloading the stream.
Are you guys able to see?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm able to
Yeah.
see on my screen. Okay. All right, let me try logging in. Sign out. Okay, yeah, it kicked me out of this one now, didn't it?
Uh-oh.
Because you don't see that. I'm gonna try a check here to see if it goes through. Oh, it does go through. Okay, it's only showing my name once, but okay. All right. Except I can't see.
That's why we were doing this.
Yeah, why can't the fire? Okay. So, all right. So let me just try. If I pop out the character sheet, put it over here, then I'm going to change.
Let me take them off and then put them back on, maybe.
Well, it could be Firefox is the problem.
Okay.
So let me change what window I'm grabbing.
Oh, Brat Pack is the comic I was thinking about earlier, by the way, John. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it's kind of a gritty series about sidekicks. And it's kind of the boys before they were boys. But it's well done. Awful at the same time, but like, like Meet the Feebles awful, where there's like just gross things to be gross. But, I don't know if you've seen Meet the Feebles.
I have a VHS of it that I have no way of actually seeing.
I would treasure that forever because that is worth its weight.
It's sitting in a box over here.
You've never seen Meet the Feebles?
Okay.
Well, how would you? You can't actually see it anywhere.
Okay, so I have it. I have the stream showing.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm seeing it now. Okay. All right. So the 2 docking bays are devoid of gravity and connected by a larger door. I should actually, where did I have that? I thought oh, there we go. So I can, why does it not show this to you players? If I show this with you, can you guys see that or no?
Yes, I'm getting a pop-up of 0 gravity, but it looks blank.
Yeah, it's blank. All right. So you are in 0G. So I'll just define it. Resolve points, by the way, just to clarify, you're a hero. So you get so many resolve points, you can use them to basically buy extra things, legendary actions, including restoring your stamina.
Okay.
So that's why it requires so many resolve points to stay in the fight. So if you're stable and have enough resolve points, when you're knocked unconscious or anything like that, you can spend a resolve point to get 1 health point. You can stabilize yourself with 3, right? There's all sorts of things you can do to, you can use 1 to restore all your stamina points, right? So it's designed to be like your legendary actions, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Other thing that you might note is you have 2 ACs. You have a EAC and a KAC. Your KAC is kinetic, so that's physical damage.
Okay.
So if someone's trying to hit you with a stick, that goes to your KAC. Or if you're trying to hit somebody with a stick, that goes to KAC. If you're trying to hit somebody with a laser, that goes to EAC.
See. Okay.
An electronic armor class. And so you'll see that the EAC generally is lower than the KAC. So it's easier to hit somebody with something electronic, like a laser or a photon, right? However, the damage is less than, big battle axe against the head. So, but it's harder to hit somebody and get through armor and shielding. The slow dagger penetrates. But
Okay. Because my pistol does more than my baton does.
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. But it's not a knife, it's a tactical baton.
All right. Well, it's it's a billy club, right? So, versus a gun. So, but generally speaking, it's easier to shoot somebody than hit somebody, depending. Also depending on your abilities too, I guess. So those are just some of the few differences. There's also not advantages or disadvantages, but you get pluses or minuses.
Okay.
So it's a bit more like 3.5, but not quite 3.5 because it's Pathfinder. Yay. So I also don't have any idea what we're doing. So 0G is 0G. So it doesn't take any effort to move. But once you start moving, you keep moving until you hit something.
Okay.
So you have to put in an effort to stop yourself. You
Okay.
move at half your speed, but you don't stop moving. So you automatically move, like if your move speed's 40 feet and you start moving 20 feet up, you're going to keep moving 20 feet up each round because you're in 0G.
Okay.
Right. So until you find something to push off on or grab using acrobatics or athletics, you're going to keep moving. Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you are following Carradine, and you see coming on the other side a group of well-armed individuals standing near the black ship. This is what they look like.
Yes.
And you hear a comm unit crackling to life, and you hear a voice say, well, Carradine, I hope you have the data module. I see you picked up some strays. I don't think they're going to be any help here. Just hand it over, and we can call everything settled to go about our way. Carradine grunts and steps to the end of the doorway. No sudden moves, Mora, he calls out as he tosses over a small device. It's about time you did something smart, Carradine. Morwell takes the device and connects it to his suit. Immediately, a small explosion sends him flying back with a scream of pain. Carradine ignites the Desco and starts to charge at one of Morwell's associates, but is hit with laser blasts from another. Carradine roars as they drop the weapon, grasping their wounded leg. All right, kids, I guess we're done here. Get me back to my ship. I'm the only one that can pilot it, so you better keep me safe. So I should throw Morwen back. He is basically out of the fight. And
Is it true that he's the only one that can pilot the ship?
Well, he's got the keys.
Well, if we took the key,
How good are you at hot wiring ships?
I mean, I'm saying we should take the keys.
Right?
We might as well take him if we're going to go up to him to get the keys.
Oh. Okay. Guess we're murdering people for this guy.
Do we roll initiative or?
Yeah, there's initiative down there at the bottom.
There's initiative down there at the bottom.
Oh, does it not show to everybody?
I mean, mine is on my sheet.
There, now the turn order's up. Okay.
Oh, whoops. I guess I need to click on my person.
Okay.
All right. Let me sort these real quick.
We're missing someone.
Oh, we're missing. Let me do.
Nuya didn't go in.
Yeah, it didn't click.
So if you, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't think I have a sheet for him. Okay. So Sam, you go first.
All right. So half limit, you said.
Yep.
Okay. So I try and get over here and grab a hold of him.
I'm going to, well, I have to wait for my turn. Never mind. So I have a plan.
You're pulling him back to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
So you can actually pull him and just let him go, and he'll float to the ship.
Right, and that was my thinking, is to have Nuya jump on top of him and ride him back to the ship. That way she's not in the fight.
So push him so he's going that direction at least. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what would you
No,
do?
well, let me click on, because I'm not clicked. There we go. 4 or 5. So I assume you're pushing him this way.
Yeah.
If that's where the ship is.
Yeah.
All right. Unity, what are you doing?
Me?
Yes, sir.
I guess I have to shoot at this person over here, don't I? I'm guessing a sonic pistol is a lethal method of dealing with this person.
Yes, that would be.
All right, let's try it out. Let's see if this attack makes it. Full attack? No or yes. What does that mean?
I don't know. What is it saying?
Input value, full attack, no or yes, and then submit. I assume I'm doing a full attack?
Yeah, I assume so.
I guess the question is, why wouldn't you?
Oh, I guess I get 2 attacks if I do a full attack.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, then.
Oh, yeah, because you can unload your whole. You can shoot twice, right? So you do 9 points of sonic. There we go. I don't know if you can see the bars.
No.
No, let's see what's going on.
Okay. How do I turn that on?
Double click on it to open it, and then the 3 dots up above their name. I'm sorry, up above their hit points. There's 3 dots to the right of it,
Oh, okay.
and you say view.
There we go.
There we go. So he's like at 2/3 health.
Okay. So that did something.
Yeah. All right. Nuya, you have her taking Cardin,
Yes,
Yes.
so she's going to escort Cardin back.
right. And make sure he doesn't leave us behind.
Okay.
Because I think
Right.
that's a real possibility.
Yes, it is.
So he's going to go there. He's going to go there. Right. So
there's more of them.
Oh yeah.
Well, darn.
There's at least 3 here.
Okay.
yeah, he's not moving because he's going to stay. There's just the 3 here. So the one up top is actually going to shoot at Zane. So he's going to use his laser rifle. Oh, just showed it to me. So sorry about that.
It's okay.
But that's a 30 to hit your EAC and does 7 points of damage.
What's the CMD and whose EAC is he shooting? I'm sorry, I don't.
Zane, he's shooting your EAC.
He's shooting me. My EAC is 14, so he hits me and does how much damage?
7. 7 fired.
Okay. What's CMD or CWD? I'm not sure how to read that. Underneath the EAC, the KAC, and then there's another score.
CMD.
CMD.
Yeah.
Combat maneuver. So it's CMD.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's that's your combat maneuver for disarm, grapple.
Oh, so they have to beat a 23 to
attacks of opportunity, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's your defense against. So it's like your deflection, dodge, AC. So
Okay.
that way it's a roll instead of a roll off, right?
Okay.
So I know it's a lot.
Hey, this is a group that's played champions. We can handle anything.
True. And you and I played Leather Hat Matt's game, and that's just this. Yeah, I just roll dice and let me know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to roll high this time or low this time? Right.
That's champions, all right.
You say that's a lot of what we do too.
So Sam, he's coming right up to you, and he's gonna try to hit you with his assault hammer.
Okay.
That is, I gotta figure out how to turn those off. That is a 6. I'm assuming that does not hit.
We got a donation.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
From who?
Dr. Reiner.
Oh, thank you.
And then you have one who's going to shoot you with the rifle. That is a 19. Does that hit?
Let me see. My EAC is 16. So.
Yep. So that'll hit. 10 points of damage.
So in their character sheet, Chappie, if you hit the gear icon on the top right,
Okay.
Usually you're able to turn off the whisper rolls.
Oh, okay. A character sheet, gear. Oh, there we go. Roles are public. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
So I'll make sure they aren't secret anymore.
Okay.
All right. That was the Diamond Tashari Troopers. Zane, you're next.
All right. So which one shot me? The one behind the machine here?
This one here. Nope, this other one.
The other one did? Okay. All right. My flash grenade, it says damage +0, so I don't. What does it do?
Blind, probably.
It's a flash grenade 1.
Yes.
So it should have different. I don't think it might not do any damage. It might just do a special effect.
Right. I have a +3 to attack, +0 damage is all it says.
So it
Oh.
blinds for 1d4 rounds.
Okay.
Blind people are cool.
So yeah, so I'm thinking that might be what I do. I'm going to telepathically warn Sem, since he's probably up there in range.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw the grenade between the three of them,
Okay.
thinking that it would probably hit the four of them, and if there's anyone else back there.
Okay.
Full attack. I'm assuming yes. Submit. Oh, because that's. Oh, I guess I can do a half attack. Okay.
See, that's the same.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I
Explode
had.
5 feet. Blind. Okay. So now that I know its range, I'm going to drop the first one there to blind the two of them. And I'll drop the second one there to blind him.
So the first one does blind those two. The one all the way in the back, the 5 does not hit him. So
Okay.
you use the range there for him. The bright light does go off. It does look spectacular, but you guys are all wearing sunglasses, so you get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally all of you except for Zabe are wearing sunglasses, so you are actually, that's cool.
Zane's got to let the fans see those baby blues.
I
Yeah.
gotta.
Sam, what you doing?
All right. Well, let's see. I guess I need to arrest my movement. Since he moved up to me and swung, can I like kick off of him so that I go back this way?
Yeah, you can use him to kick off of.
All right. So I will kick off of this guy. Can I go over here?
All right. Are you trying to go above the crate or hit the crate as you're back?
Hit the crate so then I can go back down towards the ship.
Okay.
I don't know if can I stop at the crate and then move again, or since I have more movement left?
Give me an athletics check.
Sure.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
All right.
I have her running this way with him. Right.
All right. So I'm moving.
Okay. Vanity, what are you doing?
Let me see. So you retreated from that person. and are no longer up in their grill.
Yes.
So what is the plan here? Are we running away?
I
Are we-
think so.
That would be my thought.
Okay.
Unless we really
then-
want to be in a fight with them, we can get out of here.
Okay, then I guess how about this? I am going to hit this guy over here with magic missile because that seems safe.
Okay.
And
John,
then
you got another donation.
oh, okay. What
Nice.
do I get anything for all these
Chappie,
donations?
he got 25 the first time, and Asher just gave him $50.
Oh,
Wow.
super fantastic. Yeah, let's celebrate those donations, and you fire off a glitter explosion with your magic missile is quite literally fireworks.
Yeah.
So on top of the 5 points of damage, he does have live fireworks actually going off inside him, and you have vanquished the trooper there.
Yay! And he's gonna begin moving back. But what's my speed here? 40 feet. All right, I'm moving my 40 feet.
So he is no longer with us. He's an ex-trooper.
Bum, bum, bum.
Those damn bugs. All right. Anyway, does someone want to roll athletics for her to see if she gets in the ship?
Oh, we're going in the
Okay.
ship. I'm sorry. If I'd known that, I would have put my guy in the ship.
That's something.
Is that
No,
a
no.
ship or a forklift?
She's
That's
on
a
the
forklift.
forklift, but she's going the rest of the way. So I'm using my imagination, right?
Okay.
There we go.
Forklifts in space.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll consider that close enough. So she hits his head once or twice, but does get him inside the ship. Troopers. I still got 2 troopers up. This one is going to push off this wall to land here. This one's going to push off there to land with his buddy. The first one is going to attack Sem, but this one is blinded. So let's see how well that goes. Because it gives him a negative. Still manages to do a 16 though. Does that hit Sem?
He's firing a gun? Yeah. My EAC is 16, so he manages.
Oh, he hits your EMC? EAC?
Yes, it's a 16. He matches it.
So just by dumb luck, he matches it.
So 9 damage.
9 damage. The other one is going for Zane. This one is not blinded, so I will take that off. He's not flat-footed as a result. And he's going to do that. And that's a 17.
17 hits.
So 7 fire damage.
Damn. I'm the only one that's actually killed someone, and they ain't even trying to shoot at me.
Does the armor not do anything, or is it adding somewhere else something?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
You're not going to die.
Okay.
This one shot hits with all of us dead in a warehouse.
All right. Zane, what you doing?
Okay.
Oh, you didn't move yet, right?
Right, because I did I'm assuming doing a full attack meant I didn't move. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's just you got to move in an action.
Okay.
Once
So
you start moving, you're going to keep moving. Is that?
Okay, yeah, I haven't moved yet, so I need to move to head to the ship, and I need to take an action. So I'm going to shoot at the guy who's already injured. Come on. Oh, full attack. Yeah. Okay, so I got 2 12s.
Okay.
Then I'm
And that-
going to move my 30 feet.
Okay.
We can move full movement.
No, it's half movement.
Oh,
That's
half
what I
movement.
thought.
I'm sorry. I missed that. So let me go back 15 feet. Okay.
Um, okay. All right, Sam, I think you're up next.
All right. Well, then, let's try and discourage him from hitting me again. Okay, they didn't roll an attack. What am I doing now? Let's try this.
It gave you the stats. You have one of them.
Here we go.
You have a laser rifle.
That's a crap roll to attack.
That does not hit.
And then I move him.
All right. Sorry, just got everything there. So you moved, and now it is Twinity, and you're getting on the ship. Right? And New Way's back on the ship. Trooper. I think he's going to start heading back. He's going to push himself that way.
They're going to get on their ship. We're going to have a space race in a minute.
Oh boy.
He's going to try to take one last pot shot at Sam before moving out. But he is blinded. So he's flat-footed.
Dang.
You know, they just don't like you.
Apparently.
Let me make sure. Oh, these guys are gravity trained too. I should put that in there. But I'm looking at. Oh, blinded makes them flat-footed, so their EAC and KAC dropped, but it didn't drop his to hit.
So really blinding them did absolutely nothing for
Well,
us who are trying to
hang
run
on.
away.
How far does the EAC and KAC drop? Did I hit him last time?
Yeah.
With a 9, no, it dropped to
Okay. I'm just making sure. I don't know how far it dropped. So
no, it was 13 and 15, and it dropped to 11 and 13.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Mine only goes down like 1 or 2 points for being blinded.
Yeah, piloting, stealth, acrobatics, all that stuff dropped significantly, but I don't know why it doesn't drop his.
Yeah. He can fire just as well, even though he's blinded.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me
All right.
goggle. It keeps wanting to confused, blinded. Oh, there's 50% mischance. Let me do that then. Let me see if, because I don't think it's calculating that.
Yeah, so odd even.
Right. We'll say can't even. We can't hit on even.
He can't. It odded, though he still hit. But,
All right.
Okay.
And then he pushes off. 3, 4. So he's headed back to the ship as well.
Okay.
Zane, what you doing?
All right. I'm going to take a pop shot at him before he disappears and hopefully hit him. Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
One,
Incredible.
1, 2. Whoops. One too many. 1, 2, 3.
I feel like we've been rolling generally bad.
Yeah.
well, for the hitting, anyway. We rolled really well before on like skill stuff. But,
Yeah.
Well, just speak for yourself.
Well,
I
you
played the
did
heck
once
out
or
of that diner. Okay.
right? When we were performing, we were good.
All right, Sam, take him out.
Yeah, taking a shot at
Throw
him.
the
at least.
forklift at him. 0 G.
Okay, so let's try some attacks.
Yeah, it's a shame Sam doesn't get 4 attacks. Right? That would make the most.
Damn, you gotta be kidding me.
What's your plus? Okay.
I don't know.
Plus 4, 4, and 1. So he gets a +9.
+9 and I rolled a freaking 10.
Doesn't
Yeah,
make
you rolled a 1 plus. Wait.
What are you looking at? Where are you?
When I hover
If-
my mouse
if you
over
hover
his
over it.
roll.
Oh.
20 + 4 + 4 + 1.
8 + 4 + 4 + 1. So
one.
what that showing is a 9, I don't know. Because that should be
9 plus- well, one of them's a -4. Like, apparently doing a full
plus
attack gives you a
-4.
-4. Apparently doing a full attack is a -4.
Oh.
Maybe because it's 2 shots instead of 1.
Yeah, okay. So you take a -4 penalty. Okay, so we need to quit doing full attacks.
I
But we didn't know either.
We
right?
didn't know. Now we know.
It's like,
No,
why
just-
is it asking if
And just do a single attack for me.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay,
were telling
fair
me to
enough.
run away, so take your own good advice. Quit shooting at these people.
I am running away, but I can still get my movement. I might as well take a pot shot at it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I have to think about your movement. It's happening whether or not you're trying.
well, the half shot was worse. So
Oh my god.
Oh, because it thinks you're in the same. Does it think because you're in the same? That doesn't even make sense.
No, it just like
no, it just rolled a 1 on that one.
rolled a
So that
1.
one was really crappy.
All right, sorry. I'm trying.
I know. We tried at least.
Okay.
Okay. So and then I moved there, so that's where I'm at.
Okay.
told
Well,
you we're rolling crappy.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you guys made it back to the ship.
Okay. Awesome.
So you guys have made it back to the ship. As Cardin is escorted to the front by Nue, and he throws as soon as the Saint of Anger's airlock closes, he maneuvers the shelter, moves out of the red dwarf docking bay, and pulls the throttle all the way. So thrusters to the max.
Are there any weapons on his ship?
Give me a roll for that.
Okay. What do I need here? I have no clue what that would be for. Engineering, I guess.
Yeah, engineering works.
Okay, well, Sam isn't good at that, but why not? Oh, well, that's not a terrible roll.
All right. So he has a few front-mounted, which whatever, but he has a few lasers
Yeah.
on the ship. The one thing you do find that's a little bit weird is he does have an old-fashioned grappling hook, like an analog grappling hook, like not even
Right.
tractor beam. He has a grappling hook, but he has a standard array of weapons. No torpedoes in stock right now,
Right.
but he does have laser rifles. It does look like he has a full complement of shields, including defensive electronic shields.
Okay.
On the ship. So he takes full thrusters, and you are zooming away from the Red Dwarf. When you see the ship with the Mastiff painted on the side also start to leave the Red Dwarf, and two other ships that were orbiting nearby start making pursuit as well. So we are going to pause right there for a 5-minute break, and then we'll be right back. All right.
All right.
Okay.
They had said it seems like it was just a virus and she should get better within a few days. By that night, her fevers had spiked to about 106.2 degrees. What did you have?
Leukemia.
I'm a pediatric oncology nurse, and I've worked at Rady Children's Hospital. I've watched kids for 10 years go through all this, but then when it's your own baby. Kaylee needed chemotherapy and steroids as a part of her treatment. I don't think people actually know how much it is to treat a child with cancer who gets so many tests, so expensive drugs. Funds made to Children's Miracle Network go to the child life department at our hospital. What room do you go in and play with all the toys?
Game room.
The game room. Is it fun there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Around the beginning of treatment, my child life specialist came in, and I was scared of swallowing pills because I thought they would get stuck in my throat. Like explaining things well to me of what's gonna happen, that I'm gonna lose my hair. It fell out and then it came back curly. And now we call these my chemo curls. They would bring me the Nintendo thing, and I would play Mario Kart all the time. Even though I'm not gonna have cancer, I'm still gonna do the lemonade stands because it's fun doing them, and it's for a really good cause. People know my story and come to it to help raise money for the Anthony Rizzo Family Foundation. That year we raised $45,000, which helps the families like mine in the hospital.
He's so happy and positive, and it's all he knows too, so we just, like he always says, we roll with it.
I have a thing that shows me how fast I'm going, so it should look like a race car because it can go 6 miles an hour.
He has a pulmonologist, a cardiologist, a gastrointestinal doctor, a nutritionist, a neurologist. He's got a whole team that just found wheelchair. He calls the child life specialist the play ladies. So they come into the hospital and they brought him a switch and he lights up.
Lego Marvel, I'm almost done with that game on my DS, and now I'm doing the second one on my Switch. Pokemon, Star Wars, Transformers. Fortnite's pretty much a game that's trying to get you addicted to it.
His babysitter was driving to our friend's house when she took a turn too fast and she drove off the road, hit our neighbor's mailbox, and flipped over the UTV. Eli and I ejected out of it.
I see the UTV overturned. I see he was sitting in a friend of ours in her lap, and I see his face. It was bleeding, and he said, "Daddy, go see Shane. Shane's got a boo-boo on his arm."
I had a hole in my right arm that went to bone. I had to have skin grafts. I also had some burns on my head, broken nose, fracture in my eye.
You know, we kind of had a man fence where with Eli. And Simi was with Shane most of the time. And when Eli arrived, originally because he was solely a burn patient, he was supposed to be on the burn unit floor. They understood the fact that I had another son there, that we had both of our boys there, and they did allow Eli to also be on the same floor in the same unit as Shane, just a few doors down. I mean, anything that we asked of them, they were more than willing for us.
Our children's hospital is Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital. Someone had gotten us walkie-talkies, so whenever one of us wanted to talk, all we had to do was pick up a walkie-talkie.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, Eli, I'm feeling better.
Every time in line now at a store and they ask if I want to donate to a children's hospital, I donate whatever I can.
All around, I'd just say I'm very tough and I can just push through. I think I can do. I am basically a normal kid. The only thing that does not stop me from being a normal kid. If you have something like that is risky, like surgery, it can be very scary to go into a hospital. And the hospital is cool because you favorite doctors and you get to be treated how you want to be. I like that they listen to me because they do whatever is most comfortable with me. I have accomplished being out of vision therapy and swim therapy. I play baseball, Miracle League. Basically, it's a program where you play baseball. It's for disabled people. I can do stuff that I want to do. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do stuff.
And we're back.
Okay. All right. So you are being followed in hot pursuit, and trying to be back on track at the same time. As you are, the Saint of Anger's thrusters are being pushed to the max. The Red Dwarf far behind you. You come close. You are coming towards a river between. The river between is a strange, massive waterway that flows through the diaspora, coming into view ahead. It's a strange anomaly that appears to be a cloud of asteroid dust crackling with electricity. Carradine does note that Songbird Station is close, but you really shouldn't be celebrating yet. He says, you start hearing the klaxons on the bridge. So the alarms are going off, and Carradine says, Moro probably ain't too happy about the stunt I pulled. It looks like he brought this whole damn smuggling ring to the party. As your scanners go on, you see more than just the two ships. It's actually about a dozen starships closing behind, all of them with weapons armed. Hold on, kids, Carradine shouts as he takes evasive maneuvers to avoid incoming fire. The Saint of Anger shudders as a particle beam scores its hull. He steers towards the nearby dust cloud, yelling, "We'll lose them in there!" As the ship slips into the dust cloud, Carradine sighs in relief, but then lets out a pained groan and holds their wounded leg. While we wait out the diamond Tashtaris, I need to patch myself up real quick. And starts to make his way towards the rear of the ship.
Nuya says, wait, let me take a look at that.
Oh, it's okay. I have biotax in the back. It does look like he needs healing on it. It is some bad scoring, but he's walking, so it's not, it's not fatal.
Okay.
So
he goes to assist patching him up.
No, I'm fine. You stay up here, help your friend. I don't need kids to worry about me.
Okay, so am I going to have to pilot us now since he's back there?
Yes,
you bragged about having piloted this before. You should be able to now, right?
Nuya has piloting as well.
Okay. Are our shields up? Do we need to put our shields up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess Nuya will take a look at Sem.
What's up with Sem? You're going to take a look at.
Yeah. Since I took all that laser fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, looks like that hurts. Yeah.
So Nuya is working with you to patch you up as best you can. You're piloting, and you are heading into the cosmic dust. You lose on the radar. I guess there's radar. Yeah. So on the radar, you no longer see the Tashtari, the diamond Tashtari, which is a good sign because if you don't see them, they don't see you.
Okay.
So you think that's a pretty good sign if you start to head into this cloud drift. Give me a mystic check, Mr. Cat Person.
A mystic check. Okay. What?
Mysticism.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what I could possibly be trying to accomplish with this.
Okay.
You're gonna hear the machine.
Is that what mysticism is?
For a technomancer, it is. You hear the music in the machine.
Or I don't, depending on the role.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I drink a healing serum?
Yes, please do.
Oh yes.
So I get 3d8. So I get 12 hit points back.
Okay. Well, you have one. Go ahead and roll 3d8. I think you just have to roll the 3d8.
Yeah, I could say I'm not seeing any way to use it. So
Yeah. Oh, nice.
that's pretty good.
So I think you're pretty much back up to full, right?
Probably 719. So yeah, close.
Okay. So this wave with the 12 on mysticism, you're familiar with the river between. It looks like a waterway, but it's actually electricity. So it's waves of static waves and sheets of electricity flowing through a dust cloud. Kind of like Northern Lights, just running through the middle of this section of the galaxy. As you all are healing up and taking your potions, suddenly the ship shakes and you hear a explosion of sorts. And it feels like you've been... you want to do a piloting check for me up there?
Okay.
Okay, you are at the dash, so you are able to see. Oh, did we lose him?
No, it's. I turned off my camera because I need to adjust something.
Okay. You're hiding out for me. So you were checking the dash, and you saw that the ship's escape pod has launched. A voice comes through the comms. I am very sorry, kids. I can't let the diamond Tashtaris catch me. But relax, they'll probably go easier on you than they would me. Good luck, you're on your own. Just as the message ends, the ship buckles against the sheet of electricity from the dust.
Can we
cloud,
shoot his escape pod? Like,
taking out, well, you could, except you just got hit by a wave of electricity, which acted as an EMP. So your auxiliary lights flickered on, and your engines are not working. It's only a matter of time before Morwell and the Diamond.
will computers help with any of that?
Yeah, the ship scanners are still functional.
I meant would me using my computer skill help at all with the ship?
Would Naya's engineering help? I mean,
Yeah,
like we've lost computers and piloting and everything. We're
You're on auxiliary power right now. Yep.
Okay.
I'll
All right. So, So you you can adjust the trajectory of the drifting ship to roll it closer to the stellar waterway, to have gravity take over, drawing you into the river's embrace, and you can surf the water. With your engineering check, you think that if you, yeah, that's a 22. So you think that if you reconfigure the communication dish, you can use it to pick up electricity from the invisible ribbons of energy that crisscrossing here, to draw in some of the energy, giving you just enough power to escape the dust cloud and reach the Songbird station. And then, so you have two options right now. And then give me that mysticism check again.
John.
Okay. I forget that I'm supposed to be the mystic one.
You're always the magic user. You have no idea. Both those ideas sound great.
That fits.
Okay.
I was hoping for my favorite option to get out of it.
Wow.
Well, I have a +0, so.
Okay, so which one are you guys going to do?
Are we going to ride the river there, or are we going to suck the electricity to power the ship? Do we trust my piloting or Naya's engineering?
Which plus is bigger?
Well, let's see. Engineering is looks like a 13.
My piloting is an 8, but I have a ability.
You're not convincing me, Richard.
I can. Okay, so that's only with sense motive. I can use this other expertise. I have at least one resolve.
I feel like we're going to have to go with Nuya on this.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with Nuya because my expertise.
So roll us that engineering electricity sucking upping.
Okay.
Yay.
There we go. I'm actually going to say she reconfigures the communication dish. This feels just like an episode of Star Trek, doesn't it? Where they're
Right. We're going to reverse the polarity.
that's Doctor Who. That's the Third Doctor's catchphrase. Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow, which is hilarious because neutrons don't have polarity.
Right.
But you know, it sounded smart. So you and you know what? I'm gonna give you guys the cool option too. She is configuring the dish to pick up wave electricity to repower the ship enough to get you on the right trajectory course. Sem, are you still at weapons command?
Yes.
Okay. In your view screen, you see what looks like. I was gonna try to come up with a cool name for it, but I couldn't find out the name in Fremen. I was hoping for the Fremen language, but you see the old man of the river. You see a giant worm dragon type thing that is riding the that lives basically in the wave. So you think you could take that old grappling hook you found, and you could attach it. You could hook the worm if you did it just right.
All right, let's give it a shot. So what do I need to roll for that?
Give me a successful athletics check. Arranged it. No, not quite there. It's Starfinder, so everything has to be above a 20. It's yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But while you're trying to capture the worm, we do manage to get dish back online. So you do have enough power to make it through the cloud, and are quickly making your way to the concert.
Well, I'd say we traded up ships, aside from the fact that someone wants the ship.
Right.
Maybe we can give it a new groovy paint job.
I was just saying, maybe we can scramble the transponder or something so we can't find it.
Or maybe we don't use the stolen ship like it's our own.
It's
Maybe we
not stolen. He left it in our possession.
Maybe we don't use this ship because it's not ours.
He gave us this ship.
I don't want it.
But it's bigger than our other one. You could have your own room.
I don't need any extra room. The only extra room I need are these cheek pouches that I got.
We aren't all going to fit in there.
You don't know.
Okay, it just got weird.
It just got weird. I think we're living. So you are arriving, being chased by Morwall and bodies, and an angry worm that you managed to
scrape his scales up.
Scales up. Your grappling hook dragging behind as you're on full throttle. Life support kind of faltering, but you have enough electricity to make it through. You see Songbird Station up ahead. The first festival acts are hitting the stage. The sprawling temple is a piece of beauty, crafted from a material that resembles shining opalescent marble. It's like somebody made an entire building out of mother of pearl. So everything is just shimmering. Streamers of rainbow-colored energy wave magically around the structure, shining through the darkness of the surrounding void. Thousands of attendees are here for the festival, so the space surrounding the asteroid is packed with all manner of starships. Somehow it doesn't descend into pure chaos, though, as dozens of different species mingle together to share their love of music. So you hear over the intercom, please find an appropriate docking station and then make your way to the festival. This is for attendees only. We need to see your tickets.
We are performers. We are Neon and Noquil.
We're Neon and NyQuil.
No one and NyQuil. Let me check the list here. Yeah, we expected you guys earlier for sound check. Let's get you expedited into docking. Go ahead and dock in platform 12A.
Okay.
Go
Can
to
you handle
platform
that?
12A. I think I can. Shall I pilot check it?
Yeah, give me a pilot check.
Nope, I have some troubles. Can
Less
you
than-
assist with a tractor beam?
You're that's fine enough to park. You're double parked in the dock, but you're okay. You didn't crash. You hear the excitement. So you don't have time to revel quite yet because you guys are supposed to go on close to the beginning of the show. So give me an athletics check because you guys got to snag your equipment and rush backstage.
All of us?
Yeah, or one of you at least.
I was gonna say, like, because
Can I roll acrobatics instead?
Roll acrobatics.
Is that good enough to get all of us there?
I was gonna say, if we need a 20, I have a -1. I will literally never get it.
That's what I have on athletics. Roll for Naya
I
too.
want you to strap on yourself. You're fine. With them leading the way and carrying most of the equipment, you guys are able to make it out, looking worse for wear. As fabulous as you intended to look, you guys are not in great shape right now.
That's what forearms are for.
Yep. And you rush backstage when you see an android stage manager, and she holds up a hand and she says, "Hey, there's already a band ready to go. I can't let you go up on stage."
Can I magic hack her to make her do what we want her to do? I don't know how this works. It says I have magic hack. Oh, but it says in brackets fabricate tech. I suppose that's not the
Okay.
It's not the utility of the spell.
I'm going to attempt diversion then.
Throwing a bucket on her head so she can't.
I don't know. How about I make her overheat? Is that something? Or I can put grease on the floor to make her slip around like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon? I don't know.
We might be able to do that. Richard, what were you going to do?
I was going to try a diversion because I have diversion skill.
Okay.
Which requires a successful bluff, and it lets everyone else get on stage, and then I can make a grand entrance once they're on stage.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
Does my expertise apply?
She's an android, so she's going to be very hard to bluff.
Okay. Nope, that's only sense motive.
She does manage to identify you. How are you bluffing, by the way? What are you trying to distract her with?
I am just telling her the big story and using big gestures and waving my arms and my cape and.
Oh wait. So you're Neon and No Quill.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing, Neon and No Quill. You weren't here for your sound check. Snowfall Resistance was. Rather than slow down the show, I expanded their slot. I honestly don't care which of the two of you go out there next, so sort it out between yourselves. She motions over to the band waiting at the stage steps. That's them, but do figure it out quickly. One, and I mean only one of you, needs to go on in 5 minutes. So this is
okay, so they're like Zora. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. What is this? I don't know what any of these things do. Let me click this and see what it does. Transfer charge, 2 objects of the same type. Oh, can I just like drain their equipment into our equipment using that?
Oh, that would be awesome.
No, so their equipment won't be working after.
Yeah, please. Can I do that, please? It's a cantrip.
Yeah, let's. Are you saying anything? Or you're just going up to drain their equipment?
I mean, if I drain it, what the fuck are they gonna do about it? Like, are they gonna kill me backstage at the Battle of the Bands?
Yeah.
Might. We'll worry about that later after we play our set.
Give me engineering or mysticism or something like that.
Well, I think it's a fortitude saving throw. It says.
Well, I'm telling you before you do that, though. Let me get a.
Okay, you want what kind of a check would you like to see for me?
Engineering or mysticism?
Well, we've seen how great that goes, but let's see how that.
I'm sure you're gonna be.
Oh wow,
it's much better this time.
So you recognize them because you've been impressed with how they perform and what they do. They're actually a hydrocore band based out of Taraxis. They're Riforian musicians specializing in instruments containing hydrofields to give their music an underwater sound. The band has a particularly large Bruneri and Mormol fan base, so things that are particularly keen on vibrations. So they have a unique depth notable to creatures who can sense. the vibration. As you come up, so I don't know how you're going to necessarily drain them, being hydro instruments, but
Well, how are they charged in the first place?
I think they're just mic'd. But you might be able to. Yeah, sabotage would make, yeah. Yeah, we could do a sabotage if you wanted to. So Remy, the lead singer, turns and says, who are you?
We are Neon and NyQuil, and we're up next.
Neon and NoQuil, but we
So-
get called Neon and NyQuil a lot.
Are we going with intimidation or sabotage?
I am dazing him.
Yeah, use your cantrips.
I'm not seeing the roll yet. Oh.
He has
that.
a save. He has to make a will save.
Okay.
DC 12 and my spell penetration is 23. I don't know what that means.
Will save. Does that let me roll that? Nope. Let me make it public. And then let me roll it again. What's he got to roll?
It says will save DC 12, spell penetration 23.
Seems like he saved
Yeah, I
according to the
think he
number.
saved.
But he's aware that you try to do something, right?
Sure.
Sure, but I'm playing this like a bard. It was a...
Okay.
Who's the leader?
Remy.
Which I want to move up towards him. Which token is he?
I'd say it's her right here.
Okay. And I imagine that Sem is stepping up right behind me since he was rolling intimidation.
Okay. All right. Yeah, give me another intimidation check there, Sam.
All right. That's better. A little bit.
Yeah. So, what kind of band are you guys? You guys okay? Like, you need a shower. Like, this is not. This is like the battle of the bands, and they didn't literally mean battle.
That's
Good.
what
Then
you
there'll be
think.
no problem.
I'm about to pull a pistol.
I say good, then there will be no problem with us going on in our slot in the first place.
Are we going to become the villains of the piece? Like, I'm neutral good. I don't know about the rest,
Okay.
but I mean,
Are you gonna go for more intimidation or diplomacy? I think that sounds like intimidation.
I'm taking
Yes,
intimidation.
I think it is. And my other question, since they have hydrophonic instruments, is there a water plug?
I'm sure there's a water.
Can I psychokinetic hand pull the water plug out of her instrument so the water drains out?
Give me a sleight of hand.
oh, let me do that. Let me do that. Are you communicating this to me telepathically that you want this
Yes.
done?
Do you have psychokinetic hand?
No, I just have
No.
regular sleight of hand.
Oh, well, I I have a cantrip that lets me do it at range.
But what's your sleight of hand?
Not very good.
I'm a 10.
Okay. So I don't know, when it's your turn, you can step up and try.
Is talking.
Okay.
Okay. So I try to pull it out and fail, and I telepathically tell the cat, drain their instruments. They can't play without
Okay.
the water.
So Heathcliff is going to scurry up.
Okay, she steps forward
Dang.
because she is not happy with Zane trying to fuck with her instrument. So she probably wouldn't be the one to try to do that too.
Well, okay. Well, then I guess
Yeah, do it to one of the others.
Guess he's going to sleight of hand this one.
I have a plus 11 or whatever you have.
You know, it's what a dice roll is all about.
All right, so you're not able to reduce the hydrofoil, but you did. Did you roll a second, another intimidation?
Yeah, I got a 20.
20 seems like a high DC.
No, I meant the second one because you said something else after the 20. So I was going to have you roll another one.
Oh.
I was going to give you another chance to succeed because it's a D22. So
this seems geared towards failure.
Nah.
The system.
DC 20 seems a little high for just like
that's what I'm saying. It's geared towards failure.
Baseline success.
It would be
okay.
Okay.
It would be a 16 in D&D if you do the same math because you're 4th level and you have a plus 10.
I would have made it with a 16 sleight of hand.
That's true. I'm just reading the manual.
No, I know. I'm
right.
giving feedback to the makers of the system.
So I think I'm going to start doing cold shots on their instruments.
Are we just gonna if that doesn't work, we're just gonna flat out murder these people?
I don't know what else to do. We're not intimidating them. We made our choice. I don't think we can persuade them after trying to bully them. Or we could just start punching.
Yeah, I think you guys are pretty close to there.
What do they want us to do? The dice are against us.
Oh, you know what? I put everybody on the wrong side. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, it looked like we were on stage.
Yeah, I'll move everybody over on the other side.
Okay. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh.
We're having this big fight on stage.
I don't think anyone will be our fans after this. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want us an initiative then?
I think that's where we're at.
Okay.
Could have rolled that good with the other stuff.
Well, you're super fast. That's what
right.
counts. All right. So Nue goes first. What do you want her to do?
I say we pop the water out of their
Yeah, I
instruments.
could say, could she do something with her engineering to screw up one of their instruments or something?
Yeah.
Okay, only a 20.
Let me see if that works. Because I think the sabotage was lower. Nope. Music knowledge would be a 20. Diplomacy would be 20. But she oh yeah, you know what she does know with the 20 though is she's able to determine, since they're hydro focused, if you use electricity or fire damage, it'll be super effective on the instruments.
That's great. I've got a skill called overheat.
Okay.
There you go.
Sam, what you doing? Nope, we
Hmm.
got you in there twice. There you go.
No, I don't see.
Lots of people disappeared from the turn tracker.
Yeah.
Wow. Everyone disappeared, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Shall we redo initiative to get us back in?
Uh-huh.
No, we're fine because we got Sam and Dwitty doing.
Okay.
I got the initiative. So Sam, you're next. And then
Some will hold. We'll see what the others do because they were talking about fire and electricity kind of things. So.
okay.
We're shouting our plans to each other across the stage.
Benetti, what are you doing?
Is that me?
Yep.
We've given it like 7 different pronunciations. So I'm never quite sure if I'm being called. I am going to see what overheat does on this dude's instrument.
Okay.
Cone-shaped burst. It seems like I killed this person, but okay.
You're aiming specifically for the instrument. I think
I'm trying, but whether or not the spell lets me do that, I'll let you decide.
So yeah. We'll do that. So the member of the band, I should get names for everybody in the band, but you managed to effectively just basically make his instrument useless for right now. And Remy goes, "Why would you do that, you bitch? Come on, Stemmy, Remy, Martin, Remy Martin."
His name is Stemmy.
Martin. Stemmy, let's go get the instrument refilled. So you have taken them out of commission with.
Oh my God! Thank God.
If you want to go on so desperately, you can go on first.
We're gonna pretend like I didn't.
Well, it was our slot anyway.
We're gonna pretend we didn't immolate that person in a cone of fire.
Yeah.
They can fix it. They've got time to fix their instrument while we're playing.
Yeah, they'll be able to refill while you're playing.
Okay.
But they have to fill it up with festival water, which is like $50 a bottle.
Yep. They're going to be out of money. So, what are you guys doing for your performance?
Our songs. We're doing our songs.
How does it start? How's your act start?
It starts off with.
We're a dock band, dock workers, so we're going to start with sitting on the dock on the bay.
That's not a star dock.
Then we're going to sing Man on the Run. Then,
all right.
Blinded by the light.
The actual song Band on the Run is kind of slow for
Blinded by the light.
What, are we Paul McCartney's Wings? Like
we are remixing these. You're using your technomancy.
That's what I'm meaning, is how are you what's visually happening?
Okay.
It's like a Star Wars text crawl. And it was like, in the beginning.
Dweefinity, give us our special effects on how the show starts.
All right.
You could do that though. In the beginning, they said, "Let there be light," and there was light, and then the lasers come up.
Yeah. And on the sixth day, God created rock. And it's like,
Like, I'm trying to get you guys to be Devo, and you're like, "Can we be Wings? Can we be Kenny Loggins? What the fuck?"
Would Wings or Kenny Loggins do that? I think it's very telling of Richard's taste in music, where he's
Yes. I have no alternative taste in music. Do you want me to start with?
I'm trying to give us some.
Or...
I'm trying to give us some edge, Chap. Are you saying that Paul McCartney would do what I just described to you?
All right.
If so, I'm insulted.
I don't know. I was asking for the Vaselines, and I got the Velvet Room. I don't know what's going on.
There, I got a perfect musician role, so I do my job
All right.
flawlessly.
So we start with Iron Man, Black Sabbath.
I thought with the perfect piano song, you'd start with something like "Immigrant Song."
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do lead,
But Angel Song. From,
Coming to the festival today. I know.
Great White, Angel Song.
Could bring in Freddie Mercury and we will.
Okay, I gave you your description and I gave you my role. Just say that we do this really good.
Okay,
I need
the
only good role I did tonight to mean something.
The piano, the keyboard, it sounds amazing. And then you hear Richard's voice. You hear Zane's voice on the wind. Can I get checks from other people?
Professionals.
Yeah.
Oh
my God. Sam, you're out of the
drums
band.
are rusty here.
You're out of the band.
It is just now that you notice that one of your sticks is broken.
You
know. It was your favorite drumstick too.
God, like telepathically, we're like, Sam's out of the band, right? Like she's just gone. Like
give me a perception check real quick.
All right.
Anybody besides Sam?
Okay.
No.
Seriously, this 20 is way too high.
Let me try. I have a 0, so if I roll a perfect roll, maybe I'll get it.
I have a 0 + 3.
No, I didn't. Surprisingly enough.
You notice that his drumstick is broken.
There we go.
Oh, Nuya notices your drumstick is broken. Definitely. Does she have mend?
I do. Does Nuya tell me?
Yeah, she'll let you know.
Yeah.
Look,
All right. Blammo. Oh, but how is mending an attack? Oh, why am I doing this?
And it takes 10 minutes. Beautiful. So we're going to spend 10 minutes on hand percussion, and I'm going to get the audience going.
This cantrip takes 10 minutes?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Surely I have a backup stick somewhere. So
Starfinder is ridiculous.
All right, give me another performance check then.
Oh, it's much better.
All of us?
Right. So you sound like fucking Phil Collins.
All right.
So just when we expect the beat to drop, the beat doesn't drop. But you hear the piano and the bass sort of pick up and swell as if they're covering up something. And then all of a sudden you have full Phil Collins. And it is amazing, the Stardock rock quality, with the heavy metal drums, the thrashing bass, the light pop synth, and Neil Diamond on vocals.
Wayne Newton, everyone.
Okay.
Wayne Newton.
I did not pick this genre of music.
So we're doing a rock version of Sweet Caroline. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a techno remix of
It's
Sweet.
like What's New Pussycat.
Sweet worm.
Sweet Caroline! Ah!
You can scream it as much as you want. It's still Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba. So you belt out your lyrics, and you have won over the crowd and earned the notice of a representative from Azure Note. And you are a big hit and recognized as one of the standout acts. A scout from Azure Note meets you backstage after the performance, and the fast-talking human woman in a shiny business suit. She has a short skirt and a long jacket. Cake. Never mind. Sorry.
Yes.
No,
cake.
I know.
We're going the distance here.
Deanna Noqual has a real future in the biz. She hands Savannah a contract that comes with a signing bonus of 2,500 credits. And if the band is particularly successful with their show, the signing bonus increases. Oh, sorry. 2,500 credits, and includes repairs for Mama's Little Helper.
Yay.
All right.
Hopefully we can install jump drive. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and you get a ride back with Tarnished Battle Mechs, and because it'd be probably best just to leave Carradine ship here, right? Not something you want to travel back across the river with.
Well, that's true.
And but the Tarnished Battle Mechs give you guys a ride, but you get Mama's Little Helper back and fixed up, and you have a new career in music, and
Hooray!
rock for the future.
Kiss off, education. I don't need you.
You have solved my rock band mystery.
Yay.
Congratulations.
See, that's what we should have been going with, was Kiss.
Yeah.
I don't know Kiss either.
Lick it up.
They were on an episode of Scooby-Doo, which was
Right?
yeah.
Phantom of the theme park.
Yeah, I think so. It's really creepy though, because wasn't it like made like 20 years ago or something? So they were like already 50.
Something like that, yeah.
Like hitting on Velma and Daphne. Like it was like maybe my memory is fuzzy.
Oh, Velma and Daphne should probably be about 50 years old then too.
Like I said, I want to say it was made longer ago than that, probably, but yeah. It would have been 80s, I think.
That's true. They did hang out with Don Knotts and Carol Channing, but
And Phyllis Diller.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'd like to thank everyone who watched along with us and who donated.
Yep. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for an amazing band, and
thank you for running.
The stars.
Yep. Thank you for running. Have a great night.
Night, everyone.